One of our news stories here in this half hour, one of the leading causes of death in the U.S. is suicide. And data shows that LGBTQ plus youth are 4 times more likely to attempt suicide compared to their peers. One statewide organization is offering mental health services to reach those youth in need. Tatiana Cash, she looked into the program. She joins us now live in the studio.
Now, Jeff, OhioGuidestone's program AFFIRM is aimed at using group therapy to help teens and young adults manage their stress, learn coping and positive validation skills, and then unique what it is to their community. I spoke with one member of the Guidestone team, as well as Equality Toledo, about the necessity of this program.
Why would you just not want somebody to feel better?
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention find suicide is the second leading cause of death among 10 to 14-year-olds and third cause of death among 15 to 24-year-olds. And those within the LGBTQ plus community are significantly more at risk. Equality Toledo's Tammy McNerney says the facts prove it.
If a trans youth has one adult support person that is affirming and accepting, it lowers their suicide attempt rate by 40%.
The behavioral health organization OhioGuidestone is hosting a program statewide aimed at combating the issues called AFFIRM. Regional Director of Operations Victoria Graham says the group sessions, either in person or telehealth, are aimed at building a safe community to share.
We do know that there is a big difference in the stress that people experience if they do have an identity that is maybe not as supported in society. And so part of this group is to be able to offer coping skills.
LGBTQ youth are bullied at a rate 3 times higher than non-LGBTQ youth, which, if you really think about it, that's 1 in 2.
Questions about whether this program could be forcing 12 to 21-year-olds to think a certain way or guide their opinions were shut down.
Nobody is pushing an agenda to create LGBTQ youth. There is no harm in having these support groups.
So it's definitely not a new idea. Talking about things isn't going to put ideas in people's heads. It is so out in society now that you need a safe place to be able to process that.
This free program breaks into specific age groups during sessions, and there are confidentiality and consent forms to sign. And some do need a guardian's permission to join. Now, those interested, one of the in-person AFFIRM groups are going to be starting at Ohio Guidestone's office on Adams Street next Tuesday, July 23rd. And this is a weekly session. It's going to go for 8 weeks. For more information, you're told to email Deborah Bailey. Her email is right there at the bottom of your screen. Live in studio, Tatiana Cash, WTOL 11.